Evacuate the injured to the barracks! If you can still fight, prepare yourselves for the next assault!
Quick! There's not much time!
Are you the one? The warrior who scattered the armies of the night and entered the castle from the front gates? Who are you? What is your name?
Galen.
Galen. I am Zurich, Chancellor of this kingdom. And you? What purpose brings you to Orphia?
To battle the Lord of the Night.
You are full of surprises, warrior. The army that the Lord of the Night commands has already invaded this sacred land and has us completely surrounded. From your menacing countenance, I find it hard to believe that you would have the kind of devotion that would lead you to join our army as a servant of the goddess.
So you doubt me. Can't hurt to be cautious, I suppose.
Galen, what of the land you hail from?
Destroyed. Those who survived are all hiding out of sight.
Why are you not with them?
Right now, I only live to defeat the Lord of the Night.
I see.
That should be enough, Uncle.
Princess Sephia.
You are telling us then that you are not our enemy.
That's right.
Show some respect. This is Princess Sephia, the ruler of all Orphia. This is Galen, the Celestial Wolf, the one known as the Hero of Goliath.
The Hero of Goliath? What you said just now, Galen, about coming here to do battle against the Lord of Night, is this true?
Yes.
I see. Then I shall hold you to your words. Today, Orphia faces the biggest threat it has ever encountered. Even one man coming to our defense is a cause worthy of my gratitude.
You will not regret it.
Then I shall ask you for a favor. As you know very well, it has been about 3 months since the Lord of the Night appeared in the Central Plains. In a matter of days, he has burned the land to the ground and conquered every kingdom in his path. Then, in the evening 2 days ago, he finally arrived at this land. The army of the night now numbers in the millions. It attempts to devour Orphia with its hideous maw. Although our men have fought valiantly, their numbers are simply much too small. 2 forts have fallen in one night, and the enemy now stands at our gates. And now, Galen, I need you to travel south to the plains of Palmer and win Verdai Keep back from the enemy. You will need to place this Elder Amulet onto the altar you will find there. Sealed within the Elder Amulet is the afterglow of the Orb of Light. By offering it to the altar, it will produce a shield of holy power. Until the next full moon, this shield shall protect the keep from all evil.
So the enemy won't be able to come back.
The power of the shield is not absolute. However, it has the power to greatly weaken any evil creature caught within it. Can I rely on you for this task?
Of course.
Forgive me, Galen. I was rude to you earlier, and I apologize. No, however, it was only to test your intentions. I pray for your success at Verdai. Well, there goes that barbarian, assigned with some rather heavy responsibility. Is this what you wanted?
Yes, I wanted to test him, to see how strong he really is.
He's done it. He's actually done it. Welcome back, Galen. We were waiting for you. Your success at Verdai was truly remarkable. Although you have just returned, I'm afraid.
Let's hear it.
I need you to go to Tremont by Lake Gloriolai. You must rescue those who failed to escape into the castle and have barricaded themselves inside the clock tower. Although a detachment force has brought the Verdai road to the village under control, the area is still full of enemies. Be careful.
All right.
There is an altar within the clock tower. I'm counting on you.
Are you with the detachment unit?
Detachment unit? Aren't you with the Lord of the Night?
No. I came from the castle. I'm going to rescue the people trapped in the clock tower.
Are you kidding me? You've got to be crazy! This whole village is swarming with the enemy!
It's no different outside. The only safe place right now is in that castle. Let's go.
What?
You're gonna help me too.
Whoa, are you serious?
Now, to the clock tower! I'm Sazi. You must be Galen.
Were you the one who recaptured the road?
That's right. I got held up, but it looks like I made it in time. Inside! We've come to help. You're fine now.
They've all been injured! They can't walk at all!
It'll be impossible to charge through while escorting all of them. They've brought in reinforcements.
Where's the altar in this clock tower?
It's in the machine room, on the top floor.
Thanks. I'll go up there and trigger the shield.
Good idea. I'll come with you.
Whoa, whoa! What about these guys? How am I supposed to fight with these guys slowing me down?
Don't worry about us! Please! Just save this girl!
No. I'm taking all of you back.
Look, I'm really touched by all your pretty little words, but I'll be damned if I'm gonna die in a place like this!
Your friend's quite the charmer.
I thought he was with your unit.
No? Who are you?
I'm Magni, all right? I had the Princess of Orphia herself begging on her dainty little knees for me to help her out of this mess.
So you're with us?
What do you think? Anyway, don't you have a shield you need to put up?
All right, Magni. Keep those guys at bay.
I'm not gonna lose!
I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
Yeah.
Hey, you did it! They've all run off, the cowards.
Yeah.
This is our chance. We need to go to Orphia Castle now. I'll go and get a wagon ready.
Thank you. You saved all of us. Thank you so much. Here.
Galen, you did well at Tremont. I understand you managed to rescue all the villagers.
With some help from Zazie and Magni.
The plains beneath that sky have already suffered far worse than we have.
Just about every kingdom's been destroyed.
The people, are they all dead?
You really want to know? The land's become a barren wasteland, haunted by tormented ghosts even during the day. The people have abandoned all hope and spend their every waking moment hiding in fear like rats.
Was such a fate before Orphia as well? I'm sorry. I should not be saying such things.
What happened to Zurich? Didn't he head east to Fort Serratum?
The last I heard from him was this morning. I'm afraid the fighting there hasn't gone well. Will you go to him?
Of course. Princess, I know you're suffering, but you've got to smile. Even if we're swallowed whole by the darkness, it will be your smile that saves us.
Galen.
It is good to see you, Galen.
What's the situation? Doesn't look very good.
No,
What's this fog?
I do not know, except that it appears to have been created with magic.
The altar?
The altar sits on the top floor of this fort.
I'm there.
Take care. I'll pray for your safe return. Who's there?
Hello, Chancellor. You elves really do have long lives. You haven't changed in 20 years. But look at me. I've changed so much since I was a little boy.
Ah, yes. You're that little devil from that time I met Emperor Mura.
Ah, so you've remembered. That's me, Lev the Alcor. I've come all the way to this sacred land under orders from the great Emperor Mura.
An Alcor? What business does a goblin assassin have here? If you have come simply to add fuel to this unprecedented national disaster, then as Priest of Light, I shall have to dispose of you.
Now. There's no need to be hostile. I'm with you. Besides, I have some information you might be interested in.
I am not so easily fooled.
You stubborn old relic. If the late King Zidon were still alive, he'd have accepted my offer in a second.
You insolent. Very well. Tell me what you know.
Only if you promise to hire me. I'm not looking for fame or fortune. All I want to do is join your fight.
What's in it for you, Alcor?
Don't ask. That's my only condition.
And why should I not?
Well, do you want to know the only weakness of the Guardian at the Keep?
What?
Hire me. I'm the only guy who can kill the Guardian.
Very well. I accept your condition.
A wise decision, Chancellor.
Enough already. What is his weakness?
The Guardian is vulnerable to light.
Light?
In darkness, it's invincible. But in the light, it can be killed like anyone else. Unfortunately, this fog's protecting it from that very light. This must be the guy Xeric was talking about. Let's see how he deals with this monster. Now fight to your heart's delight. And if you fail, I'll be there to clean up after you. How did you know about the light?
A hunch.
A hunch, eh? Looks like the tales of your prowess were true. Oh, celestial wolf, general of Goliath.
That was a long time ago. And who are you?
I'm Lev the Alcor. Easy, I'm on your side. Wait. You hesitated for a moment during that fight. Why?
I wasn't sure whether to kill him first or you.
I just heard they managed to recapture Verdai, and even Serrate him.
Indeed. They've managed to push our forces back, albeit slightly. I wonder what sort of a warrior they summoned to the gates of their castle.
Someone strong?
No. A strong bug is still just a bug. Let us enjoy watching how long they manage to last.
Is everyone here? Good. Let us now begin this meeting. With our keeps now protected by the shields, the enemy's onslaught has come to an end.
Looks like they weren't ready for another round of thumpings.
I envy your simplicity. And what about...
That is Lev the Alcor. He is here on Emperor Mura's orders.
Oh, come on. If you don't trust me, I can live with it. But there's no need to be openly hostile. I might not look it, but I've been sent to this sacred land in accordance with the Treaty of Light and Darkness.
Treaty?
So, you've been fighting the armies of the night without understanding a single thing. Have you heard of the legend of the Orbs of Light and Darkness?
Yeah.
Are you stupid or something? Any 3-year-old kid's heard that fairy tale.
Shut up and listen, Ochre Breath.
That's it.
Go on.
In the beginning, there was light and darkness. The gods created orbs from the light and darkness, and then created the world from those orbs. The Sir Galens, rulers of Orphia, protected the Orb of Light as scions of the Elders. Emperor Mura, ruler of Dorfair, protected the Orb of Darkness as scion of the Goblins. 6 months ago, a witch invaded our kingdom and captured the Orb of Darkness. The witch sacrificed the orb to the dead, thus giving rise to the Lord of the Night. Now an ancient treaty dictates that when the balance of light and darkness is destroyed, it's our duty as guardians of the orbs to join forces to return the darkness to its correct form. That was Emperor Mura's dying wish. And that's how I came to join the effort to defeat the Lord of the Night and take back the orb.
Now I understand the background.
But...
why did the Lord of the Night decide to save Orphia for last? They'd yet to launch the kind of devastating attack that burnt the Central Plains to the ground. It's as if they're trying to seize this sacred land without laying a finger on it.
Allow me. The Lord of the Night seeks to capture the Orb of Light located within this castle. I suspect he fears that, by invading the castle by force, he risks damaging the Orb of Light.
What's he need the Orb of Light for? He's already got the Orb of Darkness, right?
Because his form is still incomplete.
Incomplete?
The ancient texts written in this land say that the Lord of the Night is born from the Orb of Darkness, but that without the Orb of Light, he should be reduced to ashes on the 100th morning following 99 days of night.
In other words, if he doesn't get a hold of the Orb of Light within 99 nights, his time will be up.
Precisely.
So what happens if he does get a hold of that orb?
Day and night cannot exist simultaneously. If light and darkness were to become one, the Lord of the Night shall become omnipotent, and the world itself shall cease to exist.
You've got to be kidding.
What day is it today?
March 5th, the 95th day since the Lord of the Night came to be.
So he's still got 5 days left.
No. He only has 5.
You know what? If only you goblins had done what needed to be done, there wouldn't even be a Lord of the Night.
What did you say?
I'm betting that dumb old Emperor wasn't even guarding the orb!
Speak one more word about His Majesty and it'll be our last.
Enough, you two!
Stop it already! This isn't the time to be bickering among ourselves.
Shut up! You stay out of this, woman!
You aren't much of a surveillant anyway.
Oh, really? Well then, I'll just have to take on both of you myself!
I've had it! I'm gonna bash all of you to bits and get the hell out of this stinking castle!
Different races never get along. And if you ever thought so, you're a bigger fool than I thought.
Sir Zarek! The Crystal Cave! Below the castle! The enemy's infiltrated it, sir!
Huh?
What?
Several troops are heading for the floodgate!
All of you, head for the underground aqueduct. It's the only thing providing the castle and lake with clean water. If they manage to poison it, it'll be the end for us all.
Zazie, wait! Please remain here with me.
Take care of the princess. We'll take care of the cave on our own.
Whoa, whoa, wait!
I'm sorry, Zazie. There's a journey I must make, and I would have you travel with me.
You don't mean...
Yes.
Are you the one who triggered the shields?
The Lord of the Night's servant, I presume.
Hurts, doesn't it? To have your deepest pains prodded like this. You must find it difficult to maintain your sight. You won't die or even go mad. How you manage to do it, I don't know.
Father!
Now sleep, restless warrior. Let me pluck that gallant soul off your body.
You got in too deep on your own. That's just suicidal, my friend. Are you all right?
Yeah. Thanks for your help.
Well, I can't have you die just yet, can I?
That magic. It was the same magic that destroyed Goliath. Half the soldiers went mad. The other half started killing each other.
That's the Dawn Witch, my friend.
The Dawn Witch.
The woman who brought the Lord of the Night into this world. Nice of her to leave us a gift. That wasn't too bad.
No.
It is good to see all of you safe and well.
That woman. Are you sure she was the Dawn Witch?
Definitely. I saw her once on the plains of Verdai.
I see.
She's really as strong as you said?
Yeah.
Huh. So the boss herself showed up, huh? Guess we really shouldn't be bickering among ourselves then.
You got that right.
But I still do not understand. How did the Dawn Witch know of the existence of the Crystal Cave?
It is a sacred cavern, only known to the royal family of Orphia.
We shall have to increase our vigilance even more.
Yes.
Galen! Oh! It's that flower! It's pretty, isn't it?
Yeah.
don't even know what it's called. Do you know its name? You mean you don't know? You're supposed to be a great general, aren't you? In springtime, thousands of flowers cover this area. But if we lose to the Lord of the Night, there won't be any more springs, will there? Why? Why is all this happening? Did we do something wrong? Is that why they're attacking us?
No. Once this war with the Lord of the Night ends, there'll be peace in Orphia again.
Promise?
Promise.
Is spring ever going to come again?
Of course it will. As long as you don't give up on it, spring will always come again.
Then that's what I'll believe too. Even if it gets tough, that's what I'll keep telling myself over and over. So I don't want you giving up on it either, okay?
I won't.
Promise?
Galen. You don't look like you've been sleeping much.
Why aren't you sleeping?
I can't. Sephia satisfied the spirits of the ancients and cleared the trials of a priestess of light. She's working so hard towards someday becoming a great leader of Orphia. Me, on the other hand. Lev's right. I've failed my duty as a surveillant.
There's nothing to be ashamed of. Every one of us here is hiding some kind of pain inside.
You too?
The reason I don't sleep is because of all the dreams.
What do you think's going to happen? Will we win?
I don't know. I just don't want to regret anything anymore.
A scout I dispatched to the Colony Canyon has just reported back to me. An enormous sandstorm has broken out, and as if in response, the armies of the night have begun assembling their troops. Why the enemy has dispatched troops to such a place, we do not know. I need you to set out at once and reveal the identity of this sandstorm.
Why did you break your promise?
Roland, I only wanted to be of some use to you.
And such help only complicates my plans.
But I was so close to killing Galen. I was only moments away from ending his life.
Enough! You must not underestimate that man. So, Galdo's information was correct. I could have sworn we took care of him in Goliath. If he's fighting with the enemy, I can understand how they regain both keeps. I know that man. I fought beside him many a time in battle when I was still human. Fight with him, and he is like a god of war. Fight against him, and he is more terrifying than the devil himself. He cannot be negotiated with, nor can he be bargained with. He simply moves according to his own will. I never thought I would see him on the fields of battle again.
Roland, we don't have much time.
Cassilia, there is nothing to worry about. You, above all, are important to me.
I'm sorry.
I swear by my love for you, Cassilia, I will get my hands on the Orb of Light.
Oh, Roland.
wonderful, Sephia. The orb has recognized you as the Priestess of Light. You performed well in the trials. I am sure the spirits of the ancients are overjoyed at the emergence of their new queen.
Thank you, Zarek.
The seal on the Orb of Light has now been broken. You may now wield this orb any time that you wish.
Then I can finally be of some use. I am ashamed of myself, Uncle.
What for?
At first, I considered Galen and the others to be nothing more than barbarians. I now know I was wrong. Lev and even Magni have risked their very lives fighting for the sake of Orphia.
You need not be ashamed of such thoughts, Sephia. After all, each of them came here for their own selfish reasons.
No, Uncle. They are proud warriors with steel in their hearts. Even if we were to lose this war, I shall not let the Lord of the Night have this orb of light. I shall not.
I am Gordo, Master of the Dead, servant to the Lord of the Night.
These sandstorms are your doing?
Indeed. The sandstorms call to each other. By tomorrow morning, they will have created a single magnificent tornado that shall rip this sacred land to shreds.
I won't let you do that.
Well said, O celestial wolf. Too bad that his will cannot be stopped.
The behemoth.
Oh dear. Is there no one left in the castle to defend its empty halls? Angry? Then curse your foolishness for falling right into my trap. Your flesh shall satiate the hunger of these creatures.
Damn it. Magni!
Go on! I'll take care of him! You hurry back to the castle! Didn't you hear me? Get going already!
I owe you, Magni.
Come here, bugs.
How can I make it work for me? What's going on? Sephia! What's going on?
Look!
What is that?
What a monster!
Sephia! Get in at once!
Galen! Galen!
His life is draining away fast.
Rin gave him that flower.
You should have seen him. Looking at it over and over like some idiot.
That flower's worth more than any crown in the world. I don't expect you to understand.
I get it. I get it, all right? That damn fool.
Galen. Thank you. We must proceed to the throne room. We will need to hold a meeting at once.
Did you kill Galen? He just won't die, will he?
Lord Roland, would you allow me to finish Galen off? Galen's soul has yet to leap into the abyss of death. It still wanders the twilight wasteland suspended between our world and the other.
And you would like to put an end to his indecision?
Precisely. Orphia Castle may be impenetrable, but it has few men left who can fight, and morale among them is low. But if that fearless warrior were to return to life, it would make things a lot more difficult.
But if you were to fail, you would not be spared your life.
I am aware of that.
Galdo.
And so I shall bid you farewell. It has been my pleasure to serve you all these years. Although old and frail, I have been a blessed man.
I'll be praying for you. Your teachings will not be forgotten.
And I, too, shall pray that you fulfill your destiny.
All men are to prepare for combat at once! For now, release the Abaddon sisters, so they may destroy the enemy's shields. Tomorrow at dawn, we march towards Orphia for one final attack!
Elise.
You're back! Mother's waiting for us at the castle.
That's great.
Let's go home, Father. Quickly, Father. Mother's waiting for us.
Sure. Let's go.
Galen! Don't go away! Galen!
How can the prayers of nothing more than a little girl reach this world?
Galdo. God just told me I needed to live.
You fool! Do you not understand? It is the land of the living that is the real hell. Lord Roland was right about you. I have failed you, my lord, and I shall now perish here.
I must go.
The altar. It's all my fault. I need to return to the castle at once.
Get up. You're not gonna die here, you hear me? Every time one of us dies, the princess sheds another tear.
Better. It might be lonely down there, Galen. But you'll have to wait a while before I get there.
All three are alive, but the shields of the elders have been destroyed.
And what of Tremont?
Do not worry, Sephia. Those who cannot fight have all been evacuated.
The Lord of the Night.
We have but 1,000 soldiers left. I do not know if we will last to see another day.
Father, give me strength, Father.
I'm so glad. I knew you'd wake up eventually.
Sorry to make you worry. I set out one day with my men to protect my kingdom. But I failed to protect my own family. But this is where I am. And I am not going to lose what's important to me again.
The Lord of the Night! He's...
Hide yourself in a safe place.
Galen? Take care of Princess Sephia.
I will.
Leave this place! Wretched child of darkness who dares taint this sacred land with blood!
It has been a while, Princess.
You are the Lord of the Night?
Yes, my little sister, Roland.
Cecilia!
I only suspected, but
You both look surprised that I'd still be alive.
How could you do such a thing?
If you really want to know, I can tell you. I was once intended to rule this sacred land, in the stead of our bedridden father. I was to marry a noble paladin hailing from the kingdom of Istar and become queen of Orphia. But the message I received that fateful day was not of my betrothed's glorious victory, but of his untimely death in battle. I fell into despair and lost all desire to live. Then I remembered about the orbs. Light and darkness, two powers so great that to wield them would be to turn my back on the gods themselves. But my mind was set. Those fools who continued to engage in war without tiring of it deserved to die. I became a witch and seized the orb of darkness. With it, I resurrected Roland as the Lord of Darkness. He caressed me with his breath and held me with his arms. That was all I ever wanted. To be with the man I love. That's all. Sephia, hand me the orb of light.
I can't.
Please. There's no more turning back for me. Sephia! You passed the trials of the priestess.
Yes.
Enough of all this talk!
You'll have to get past me first.
A survivor of Dorfair.
You just couldn't leave that power alone, eh? I hope you're ready to pay the price for all the trouble you've caused.
Foolish goblin.
Let's end this all right now, Cecilia.
I suppose you'll be fighting me then.
Don't, Roland!
this is the sacred chamber of light. I shall not let either of you set foot in this room.
I will not ask you twice. Hand me that orb, Sephia.
As Queen of Orphia, I cannot let you have the Orb of Light.
Then I shall have to take your life as well.
Roland!
Galen!
So, you managed to defeat Galdo.
Roland! Roland!
Cecilia. My love.
I love you, Roland.
Reacting to the orb of light. It's lost its owner and has become uncontrollable.
Stars, eh?
Hey, somebody give me a hand with this, will ya?
Oops. Help me out here, would ya? Lift this thing. Over here.
Hey, you need a hand with those stacks? Come on, everybody, help out.
Wait, let's go, everybody. Help us over here. Little help. All right. Hey, here, take this.
Wait.
You won't be able to see her for a while.
Saphir.
Cecilia.
Has she left?
Yes.
Galen! I know what this flower's called now. It's called a pleviola. Princess Cecilia told me that. She even taught me its floral name. Blessed life. Pretty, isn't it? Spring's back, and the world's filling up with all kinds of life again. It's the spring you promised me. Thank you, Galen. Thank you.